Well, hello, this is your wonderful teacher, and I'm going to walk you through the process of editing the Pumpkin Princess video. So, a couple things to know beforehand. I've not planned this out at all. You're just going to watch me edit it for the first time. I've never edited it before. And this is not meant to be something that you follow along exactly or you watch 100% of the video. What I'll do is I will link to different things that I do in the edit so that you can use that in your reference. Or if you're a dork and you just want to watch the whole thing, well, feel free. We can do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to import all of my media files. So here I'm just going to drag and import everything. The only thing it did not do, it didn't give me my inserts. Okay, so I'm going to make a new folder here. I'm going to call this clips. And I'm going to shift click and bring all those clips into there. Then I'm going to make another new folder called inserts and another new folder not nested in there called music. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my inserts and import. I'm going to get my inserts. Boom. Then come to my music. Oops, getting punchy. Import. And right now I've only got one song in there. You'll probably have more when you do it. Okay, so now let's read the script here. So you've got the entire screenplay here. I don't know how many scenes there are. 12 scenes. All we have are the video files for scene 1 here. So let's look at this. Interior classroom day. A skinny 18-year-old girl with spongy auburn hair and big, gleamy glasses, hidden behind bushy eyebrows and thick black frame, dreams away while sitting in the high school classroom. This is Cinder, who secretly stares at the seat right in front of her. Sitting on it is 18-year-old Max, dark hair and piercing blue eyes. Cinder sighs as he runs his fingers through his hair and adjusts the cuffs on his elegant navy blue shirt. She bites her lips and sniffs the air, catching a whiff of his expensive geranium-scented cologne. Mrs. Cleary, the typical American high school teacher in her 30s, approaches Cinder's desk, bringing her back to reality. Okay, so looks like kind of a dream sequence going on here. And for that reason, we have a music clip right here that sounds very much like a dream sequence. I think we can make that work. So what I like to do with music is make a separate audio track just for music. So I'm going to have 2 audio tracks. I'm actually going to make a third, and my third one I'll call music. You'll see what I use those 2 audio tracks for in a little bit. So I'm going to just drag my music down to here, and okay, good. And I'm also going to zoom in one. Okay, so now, good. Let's take a look at my clips here. So in viewing this one, all right, so this is shot to be kind of dreamy. There's no sound, it's kind of slow motion. So this is being played back at 24 frames per second. I'm willing to bet you that it was not filmed at 24 frames a second. I bet you they filmed it at 60, slowed it down. But this is what she's staring at. Let me see here. So we got all that. Okay. Let's come look at the next one. Is it similar? Yeah, pretty similar. Looks like it's more zoomed in. Is it a tighter shot? No, not really a tighter shot. Anyway, let's watch this. This is also this has no dialogue in this shot at all. The reason I can tell, I mean, even though it looks like they're talking to each other, this is not meant to be a dialogue shot because they never clap their slate. Okay, if they're not recording any sound, they're not going to clap their slate. So I can tell this was not supposed to be a dialogue shot. 1B02. Again, no dialogue. It's just a little bit different. What I'm looking for is a good starting shot.
Roll sound.
Here you have sound.
Sound rolling.
Scene 1C, take 1.
Rocket.
There you go. Cinder? Cinder? Cinder Ellen James. Are you joining us for class this morning?
No.
Okay. So I'm starting to get a feel kind of for what I want. I'm not sure. I'd like to start looking at Cinder and then go to what Cinder's looking at, but I'm not sure if I've got any good shots of that. Like if I come here, what do I have here?
Sound rolling. Camera speeding.
Pull it.
Scene 1E, take 1.
Rocket.
And action.
Cinder?
Hi, Max.
Hey, thank you so much for helping me out with that paper.
Okay. Yeah. That's not the one I want. How about this? Okay, that's no dialogue. There we go. Ooh, I like that, where it's got the slow push on her. Okay, and she closes her eyes a little bit there too. I think I'm going to end up using that. But, alright. Let's see what we can get from this. So I'm going to start with this shot. So I'm going to set, let's see, right as soon as this comes out, I want to go right as the camera movement starts. Here. Okay, so I'm going to set that as my in point, and I'm going to go to right before her eyes close as my out point. And just see how this works. No science to it. I'm just okay. So I'm going to bring that out a little bit more and do a fade in. So that would be under transitions, video. I'm going to do fade to color, just fade up on that, see how this works. I don't like that very much. What if I slowed this down? I come to my speed and I make the speed 50% and see how this looks. I wouldn't do a speed change right there on anything where you're using the audio from that clip, but this clip really has no audio, so then I can use the speed change. Alright, good. I like this. Now, let's see here. Now I want a cut of Max. What do I have for my inserts, by the way? Do I have... I don't have Cinder in my insert. Okay. So, I'm going to come to my clip of Max here. I want to see what she's looking at. So I'm going to look at... I'm going to start right here, right before they reveal his face. Okay. Now if I look at that, Okay. Let me look at the next one. See if his face reveal is a little bit more smooth. You know what? I like this clip a lot better because I can see his face more the whole time. So I'm going to start. I see he looks out and then he looks back. I'm going to set this as my in point because I want us to come in on him looking out and Cinder seeing face. I think that's a good out point. Okay, so I'm going to bring this in. But what I really want is a gradual fade out onto him. So there's really two ways I can do a crossfade. Let me show you the first way that most people do it. Is we're going to do just a cross dissolve like that. Okay, and then I can extend the length of the cross dissolve by dragging these. I tend to find, though, that doesn't always work well, especially when you use a clip right up to the end. So I didn't go right up to the end of this original video clip, but I tend to find that doesn't always work well. So I'm going to get rid of that cross dissolve, and here's what I do instead, is I'm going to drag this clip onto my video 2 line, and drag my max clip on my video 1 line, and then put my cross dissolve there. Now I can play around with a bunch of different variables on this. So let's see. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, I like that. I think we're staying on max too long. So, alright, so there, definitely think we're staying on max too long, so I'm going to come to this point and see what that looks like. Yeah, because we see him being revealed. The reason I like that is, like, to the audience right now, we're revealing Max. We're revealing what Max looks like as he turns to the side. So I don't want to start with him already turned to the side. I want to see the back of his head first and then reveal Max to the audience. That's kind of my thought process behind this. Let's give just a little bit more. See what this looks like. There we go. Alright. Now, see when his eyes look up? That is when I want to come out of it. So, let's see. I want to come back to, what do I have, 1F01? What do I have next here? Okay, I like that we're still pushing in on her, but here I'm going to come back to her when her eyes are closed so that we can see like she's daydreaming about Max here. So, how far do I want to go? Let's set that as my out point. Just guessing here, we'll make adjustments obviously. And I'll bring my cross dissolve right here. Alright, now let's see. I didn't get to see Max's eyes open. Alright, out of curiosity, what would that look like without our cross dissolve? think we need to keep our dissolve in. All right. Now, let's cut to, what does this look like?
Roll sound.
Sounds rolling.
Scene 1 G, take 1.
Mark it.
Wonder what accent that is. Scene 1, G, take 1.
Cinder?
Hi, Max.
Hey. Thank you so much for helping me out with that paper.
Okay. I thought maybe it'd be nice to have a couple seconds of her obviously staring at him where they were both in the shot, but I don't think that's what that section is. So, we're left with B and C. What does C look like?
Roll sound.
Sounds rolling.
Scene 1 C, take 1.
Mark it.
Go. Cinder? Cinder? Cinder Ellen James. Are you joining us for class this morning?
No.
Okay. Now, what does this look like? Okay. So, what I'm going to cut to now is I'm looking at kind of where her arm is, and she's got her arm kind of in the same place here. Okay, and we know Max is looking that way, and the teacher's approaching this way. So this is a perfect one to cut to next. I'm going to make this point right here my in point, because that looks like about where I am in time. And I got an idea. It's hard to explain ahead of time, so let's just watch what I do with this. Okay, I'm going to move this here. Yeah. Not long enough. If I bring this back here. See what that looks like again. Okay. To my end point. I kind of want to start here. All right. Now we got the teacher approaching. I'm going to come back to my 1F. See where I'm at. Let's see. Make this. Let's make that my out point for right now. But then now we have teacher coming. Now, I'm going to make just an assumption here unless I don't like it. When you see multiple takes of the same shot, usually the last one is what the director liked best. That's not a 100% rule, but when you're trying to save time, start at the last take and work your way up to the first take instead of starting at the first one and working your way up to the last. That can save you a little bit of time. So let's watch this one. We should have teacher come into the shot.
Rolling.
Call it.
Scene 1 E, take 3.
Mark it.
And action.
Cinder?
Ah, shoot, I thought that was teacher. So which one is the one with the teacher? Okay, this one. Let's try this one.
And roll sound.
Sound rolling.
Scene 1C, take 3.
Rocket.
And quiet on set. Action.
Good job. Cinder? Cinder. Cinder Ellen James, are you joining us for class this morning?
Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to use a J cut right there. So I'm going to bring this.
Cinder. Cinder Ellen James, are you joining us for class?
I think she starts earlier than that. Let's see.
Cinder?
Yeah. Make that my endpoint.
Cinder? Cinder. Cinder Ellen James, are you joining us for class this morning?
No.
Do we have a shot looking right at the teacher? Nuts. So that's the only one I have of the teacher. What about this one?
Gonna happen.
Your choice.
I wanted one. Well, I'm not the director. If I were the director, I'd have the camera here pointed at the teacher for a shot. But we don't have that. So I don't have that. Let's okay. I'm going to come back to the clip I was on here.
I mean, yes, of course.
Great job. Keep up the good work.
Alright, I'm going to go to glasses on and let that be my out point for now. Alright, let me insert that. And, but here's what we're going to do now.
Cinder?
I don't need this audio, so I'm going to unlink that. I even want a little bit more of this. So let's see. Alright. Let's unlink. Whoops. Let's unlink this. I'm going to bring my video back. Right about there.
Are you joining us for class this morning? Cinder Ellen James, are you joining us?
All right.
Cinder? Cinder Ellen James, are you joining us for class this morning?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So here I'm going to do a gradual turn down of the music. So what I need to do for this is, all right, not that. Whoops. My mistake. Okay, I need to turn on what's called keyframes here. So keyframes aren't working. Alright, here's how we do it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click at where I want the beginning of mine to go, the volume change to be. I'll come to my controls panel and I will click on level and see how that added a little dot right there. Okay, that's called a keyframe. That means at this frame it's going to be at this volume. But then I'm going to gradually come down in volume.
Cinder, Ellen James.
I want the music to be just about off by the time we get here. So I'm going to drag it down. Negative 40 should do it. Let's see what that sounds like.
Cinder? Cinder.
Cool. And then I'll taper it the rest of the way off. Slice my music, and boom. Now let's see what it sounds like.
Cinder? Cinder. Cinder, Ellen James. Are you joining us for class this morning?
No. I mean, yes, of course.
Great job. Keep up the good work.
Okay. Good. I like this. Let's review what this looks like.
Cinder? Cinder. Cinder, Ellen James. Are you joining us for class this morning?
No. I mean, yes, of course.
Great job. Keep up the good work.
Okay. Now, let me look through these, actually let me save real quick. That's important. Should have saved a lot earlier than this. Pumpkin Princess. Okay. I'm going to look at some of these inserts here, see if I can make a way to use them. So if I come to inserts, what do I have? He does not look like he belongs in a high school classroom. So we got kind of your Letterman. Okay. These are just people talking in a classroom. I like this, but I don't like that she's talking, and I don't like that the teacher's back there, at least not for an opening shot. Yeah, I can kind of see what that is. I can see what this is. These are people yawning. What's this shot of Max here? Okay. Not yet. What's this? Preppy girls. Okay. This, I want to establish right off the top that we're in a classroom, and we haven't really done that yet. Okay, so I mean, this could be anywhere. After seeing a bunch of things, now you know that it's a classroom, but someone watching this the first time might not know that it's a classroom. So, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to bring all these back here. First, let's bring this in. Ooh, okay. So that is my in point. So that is my out point. Insert that. Trim it to about 4 seconds. 4 seconds, good. You generally don't want anything longer than 5 seconds. I'm going to stick to 4 here. And then, since that's a left to right motion, when you do a bunch of clips in a row, it helps to keep the motion the same direction. He's looking right at the camera, so I don't like that. Okay, come back to this. What about this shot here? Do they get the camera moving? There we go. Here they get the camera moving. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hell. I'm going to do duration 4 seconds. A little more than 4. Let's see what that looks like. Da-da. Do I like that? Maybe not for my second shot. I think this is why the inserts are here. So let's take another one. What about that one? This guy. Let's do this. Bring my music track back. See what that sounds like. Crossfade between these. Cross dissolve. Cross dissolve. Fade to color. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring everything back. I will have to redo the keyframes on the music, but that's alright. No big deal. Okay. See my level there. Remove keyframe. All right. Let's see what this looks like.
Cinder Ellen James, are you joining us for class this morning?
No.
Okay. Another thing I can try, let me try this with the music. Instead of coming out here, let's see, delete. Well, let's make it -15. Now the music's just gonna cut off right after Cinderella James. Let's see what that sounds like.
Cinder? Cinder. Cinderella James, are you joining us for classes?
There. Now let's see.
Cinder? Cinder. Cinderella James, are you joining us for class this morning?
I'm not sure which one I like better. Wonder if there's a scratch sound effect. Let me look around for like a record scratch sound effect, and I will join you shortly. Alright, I think I found a sound effect to use there. I need to come to my media though, and I'm going to make a new folder. SFX is abbreviation for sound effects. And if I come into sound effects, 1 to 2 swooshes. I think this will work. Here's what it sounds like. I'm just going to use that first swoosh right as the music cuts out. So let me bring this in and set that to be my point here. I'm going to bring this here, bring my volume way up, and in order to get my swoosh at the right point, I do need to turn off snapping. So now I can put it anywhere. So this is with, watch what happens when I turn snapping on. See, it automatically lines up with different points. In order to get it at the right point, I'm going to turn off snapping so I can bring my swoosh right there. Let's see what that sounds like.
Cinderella James, are you joining us?
There. Now the music, it's a little bit nicer of an ending when the music cuts off.
Cinderella James, are you?
Okay, like that. If I turn this off and you hear the music just cut,
Cinderella James, are you?
that's kind of harsh. This does the same effect but makes it more smooth sounding.
Cinderella James, are you joining us for class this morning?
Okay, now this is where I want to cut to the next shot then. Now I can turn snapping on. Let's see what this sounds like.
Cinderella James, are you joining us for class this morning?
Ah, I like that a lot. Okay, so let's watch this.
Cinder? Cinder. Cinderella James, are you joining us for class this morning?
See, because that makes it look like her daydream is abruptly ended. So I really like that a lot. And so now that I've got that L cut, or sorry, that's a J cut. Now that I've got that J cut, I can link these two back together, and you see my J right here. So that was a nice thing. Okay, let me save. Watch from the beginning.
Cinder? Cinder. Cinderella James, are you joining us for class this morning?
No. No. I mean, yes, of course.
Great job. Keep up the good work.
Okay. What's next in the script? Yes, of course. All around her, teenagers range from being half asleep to texting and gossiping. Colorful. Okay. So how are we going to do this? I'm going to skip this part right here because, well, I don't know. Let me look at what's left in this clip here. C03. Oh, that's B. So got everyone else here. Am I at the end? It's in my inserts. What's next in the script? Cinder glances over at the walls, but the thing is we never actually see her glance over at the walls. So I'm just going to jump to this. I need a good way to jump to this. The reason I'm skipping this is because we've already established that she's in the classroom. When we did that at the beginning, yeah, when we came to the beginning here, we've already established where she is. So this is one place where, with the director's permission, you could kind of modify things a little bit. So now we need a way to come to a few rows behind her. Mrs. Cleary hands back papers to Alex and Regina. So we've got those clips here. So I think that's 1D. So if I take a look at 1D.
Whatever. Roll sound.
Sound's rolling.
Scene 1, D, take 3.
And action.
Alex, please next time make sure you understand the assignment. And Regina, well, additional help couldn't hurt any.
Mrs. Cleary.
All right. I just need a way to get into this is what I'm looking at right now, because this clip works as my next one. I just don't have a good way to get into it. So let me come to the end of 1C. I can't stay on this shot because I've been on this shot for too long already. Which pretty much means those two are out. What happens here? Ah, here we go. What happens here?
Great job. Keep up the good work.
Here she puts glasses on with 2 hands. Here she's putting her glasses on with 1 hand. Here she keeps her glasses on the whole time. So I could use this after the glasses are on. Okay, I could do that. Because here we see her put her glasses on. Could we? There. But are we using that too long is my thing. Let's watch this and see if it feels like it's too long of a clip.
Cinder? Cinder Ellen James. Are you joining us for class this morning?
No. No. I mean, yes, of course.
Great job. Keep up the good work.
does feel just too long. What happens here? Can we do... Here she never really comes in front of Cinder, though. Okay, so here, I can do when she leaves. Alright, so if I make this my endpoint, make that my out point, bring that here. Okay.
Great job. Keep up the good work.
Okay. Now let's come to the girls, which is D.
And action.
Alex, Alex. Please next time make sure you understand.
I need right before she comes in the shot, right there.
Alex. Please next time make sure you understand the assignment.
I got an idea here. Let's see. I'm going to take this whole clip.
Well, additional help couldn't hurt any.
Mrs. Cleary, this is so not fair. This assignment was like so hard.
You know what? I think Cinder could help you out.
Mrs. Cleary, that is not gonna happen.
Your choice.
Whatever. She's serious.
Okay. So if I bring that whole thing in, but this clip is super long. It's 32 seconds of a single shot. So we don't really have any more angles of this dialogue, so we need to figure out how to creatively use our insets to keep that from happening. We can't have this shot being too long, otherwise your audience's eyes are going to get tired. They're going to get tired of watching it. Okay, so I need to find some other shots here. I have, okay. Here, this looks like the end after the teacher walks away from them. Okay, so I can use that as a transition clip. What if, alright, look at my insets. What do we got here? I'm going to do the focus pull onto Cinder. And I'm going to bring that roughly here. So let's see.
Alex. Please next time make sure you understand the assignment. And Regina, well, additional help couldn't hurt any. Please next time make sure you understand the assignment. And Regina, well, additional help couldn't hurt any.
Mrs. Cleary,
Couldn't hurt any. Understand the assignment. And Regina, well, additional help couldn't hurt any.
Mrs. Cleary, this is so not fair. This assignment was like so hard.
You know what? I think Cinder could help you out.
Any more shots of Cinder here? I can't use that because I got teacher in the background. Okay. Can't use this because it's those same girls talking. And that's the teacher should be in the background. Okay, I think that's the best we got.
so hard.
You know what? I think Cinder could help you out.
Okay. Let's come back to Cinder.
Sounds rolling.
Call it.
Scene 1, E, take 3.
Mark it.
And action.
I don't really have any more clips to go to, though.
Like so hard.
You know what? I think Cinder could help you out.
So I move her
You
here.
know what? I think Cinder could help you out.
Mrs. Cleary, that is not gonna happen.
I think Cinder could help you out.
Okay, so let's come a little into that focus pull just a little more.
Cinder could help you out.
Mrs. Cleary, that is not gonna happen.
Your choice.
Whatever.
Okay, so now I'm going to unlink this using L cut right here.
Cinder?
Hi, Max.
Hey.
Okay. Can I? See what this looks like.
Whatever. She's serious.
That works.
Cinder?
Hi, Max.
Okay. Now 1E. Do I have another one without the crackle from his shirt?
Roll sound.
Scene 1, E, take 2.
Sounds rolling.
Mark it.
No.
Scene 1, E, take 2.
Mark it.
And action.
Cinder?
Oh, hi, Max.
Okay, that one's better because I don't have the microphone pop from his shirt. So I'm going to bring that one in instead. Okay, so we can come here. Let's start from her looking back there. Bring that as my in point. And see how this looks. Unlink.
Your choice.
Whatever. She's serious.
That works.
Cinder?
Oh, hi, Max.
Hey.
All right. I'm going to link these back together. But now, slice it. Because I know our next one is looking at Max. So let's see here.
Orange.
And action.
Cinder?
Hi, Max.
Hey. Thank you.
Okay. So this thank you is going to be my in point. And I'm going to insert it right there. So now we have this.
Whatever. She's serious.
That works.
Cinder?
Oh, hi, Max.
Hey. Thank you so much for helping me out with that paper. I think I'm really starting to get the hang of this French thing now. Say, what was the word for orange?
Okay. So on what was the word for orange, I'm going to bring in my next clip here. So this is, we're going to see us alternate between the two bits here. And it's just, oh, it's a lot. Let's see here. Just my headset, sorry. I'm going to split this right here. My thought is,
See, what was the word for orange?
I'm going to use the other angle with that dialogue. So if I bring in Cinder right here,
Thank you so much for helping me out with that paper. I really think that I'm starting to get the hang of this French thing. What was the French word for orange?
Orange.
okay, because I want to see her.
What was the...
I want to see her reaction. I want to cut right on her eyes right there. So I'm going to cut here. I'm going to bring this over here. Okay, so now,
hang of this French thing now. What was the French word for orange? Hey, thank you so much for helping me out with that paper. I think I'm really starting to get the hang of this French thing now. What was the French word?
what happens if I bring in her eyes a little earlier?
French thing now. What was the
Oh, okay, she's got a little bit of a laugh there, a little bit of a smile. And if I can time that just
I'm
right.
really starting to get the hang of this French thing now. French thing.
Okay, good. I like that. What I'm going to do, though, is I need to cut off this dialogue a little bit. Because there's one bit of a word right there. Hear it?
French thing.
Okay, so I need to unlink that. Come here with this. And now let's see what that looks like.
I think I'm really starting to get the hang of this French thing now. What was the French word for orange?
That is very nice. Link them back together.
Hey, thank you so much for helping me out with that paper. I think I'm really starting to get the hang of this French thing now. What was the French word for orange?
Orange.
Okay. Now, because she's really crushing on him, so whenever she's got a good dreamy look at something he says or anything like that, those are looks that I want to have in. Alright, so we're going to come to after orange right here.
See, what was the word for orange in French?
Orange.
Could you, spell that for me?
Let's see. What does she say here?
Yeah, that's right. Can you spell that for me? Oh, damn. I forgot.
What would be the best way to do it? Because I need this look here.
Can you spell that for me?
I need to put this look in somewhere. Right? Of course, you could be thinking, what is she thinking? Is she thinking, gosh, this guy's so dumb he can't spell orange? Because orange is spelled the same way as orange, okay? She could be thinking, gosh, he's really flirting with me. Or, oh my god, I can't believe he's talking to me. So we gotta think, what is she thinking right here? Let's have another look.
Yeah, that's right. Can you spell that for me? Oh, damn. I forgot.
Okay. I think she just can't believe that he's talking to her. So, what do we have here? Turn my video, my audio back on.
See, what was the word for orange in French?
Orange.
Wait, I've already got that here.
Get the hang of this French thing now. What was the French word for orange?
Orange.
Okay, I'm going to cut back to him.
in French?
Orange.
Yeah. Could you, yeah.
All right, I'm going to use that. So I'm going to bring this here.
Orange.
Yeah. Could you,
Right before spell. No particular reason. Let's bring this here.
yeah, that's right. Can you spell that for me?
Oh, okay. Let's do...
Can you spell that for me?
Let's bring this here and see, extend that dialogue in.
Could you, spell that for me?
Ooh, that works actually really well. Okay, and the reason this video is not showing is because it's the top layer that's showing, not the bottom layer. But we still have this sound because there's really no sound here at all. Let's watch that again.
French thing now. What was the French word for orange?
Orange.
Yeah. Could you spell that for me? Oh damn.
Okay, so now... Right before he starts to move, this is where I'm going to make my next cut. Because she's liking things right now.
Spell that for me. Oh, damn! Before I forget.
Let's see here.
Spell that for me.
Okay. I'm still... Let's see here.
Oh, damn!
Right here.
Spell that. Oh, damn! Before I.
That's right after that.
Oh, damn!
You see, he's already turned around.
Oh, damn! Before I forget.
Okay, so I'm going to need to stay here on before I forget.
Oh, damn! I forgot.
I forgot. Okay, now let's see.
Before I forget. There's this party tonight.
Okay, now that should work. Let's see.
Oh, damn! I forgot. There's this party tonight.
Okay, now this would be a great place to cut back to her reaction. Like, oh, he's asking me to a party? I just wonder if that's too fast.
Oh, damn! I forgot. I'm kind of having this party tonight.
A party?
There we go.
Oh, damn! I forgot. There's this party tonight.
A party? Sounds great.
Yeah. And,
A party? Sounds great.
oh,
You know, I think I need to do... Okay, I think I end up needing to do this because otherwise this shot is too short. So let's see what happens here.
oh, damn! Before I forget, there's this party tonight.
A party?
Okay. Good. And before he hesitates, we're going to bring in the next clip.
Oh, damn! Before I forget, there's this party tonight.
A party? Sounds great.
Okay, that's great.
And
A party? Sounds great.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I was wondering if you're not too busy. Well, anyways, I was wondering if you're not too busy. Could you maybe help me with the final? And I was. Well, anyways, I was wondering.
Okay. Now, this would be a good place to use. Let me find if if you're not too busy comes in here.
Busy. Could you maybe? Anyways, I was wondering if you're not too busy. Could you maybe?
Really?
Yeah, if you're not too busy. And I was.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, and I was wondering, if you're not too busy.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is bring this point here, because this ends here right after if you're not too busy. Bring this here.
Wondering if you're not too busy.
But I want this video right here.
Well, anyways, I was wondering if you're not too busy. If you could
See.
I was wondering if you're not too busy. Could you? If you're not too busy.
Okay. Let's see here. Now, I'm going to cut this off. So what I'm doing here actually is I'm turning off my video and my audio track, because I know I've got the two tracks pretty much lined up as far as what events are happening at what time. So I want to turn them off. I want to turn this top one off so that I can watch the bottom one without having to move the top one out of the way. All right, so
Could you maybe help me with the final?
now she's probably got a super disappointed look. This is a good spot to cut this and get rid of this. Turn this on.
As well. I suck at these things, and I just really don't have enough. Help me with the final as well.
Okay, probably a good place to cut that there. I'm going to move that out of the way now.
Help me with the final as well. I suck at these things, and I just really don't have enough time, to do both.
Okay.
I won't have enough time to do both.
No.
I suck at these things, and I just really don't have enough time.
Time. Okay, so we're cutting off at time, and I want to come in here on
I suck at these things, and I won't have enough time to do.
time.
I won't have enough time.
And I'm going to cut that off there. Time. Bring this back here to do both.
I don't have enough time. I suck at these things.
Whoop.
Suck at these things, and I just really don't have enough time.
Okay. And bring this out a little bit more.
Enough time.
To do both.
Really don't have enough time to do both.
No.
Okay. It's in the script. All right. How long can we hold her reaction?
But
Okay. Okay. I think that's a good place to cut to the next part. Let's see.
To do both. So. Oh. I totally.
Alright, this is a good place to come in. Let's see.
I totally.
Okay, this is where I'm going to come into this. We have
I totally understand if you don't want to.
okay. Just because of the way that sound works, I gotta cut that out here. So,
I totally understand if you don't want to.
could I, however, extend this? Unlink.
I totally understand if you don't.
Okay. I like it ending there because of her eyes. She just finishes kind of a blink.
I totally understand if you don't want to.
And that J-cut kind of makes the shot seem a little bit smoother right there, too.
Just really don't have enough time to do both.
No.
I totally understand if you don't want to.
No.
Understand if you don't want to.
No.
Okay, so right after no, I'm going to come into it's fine.
Want to.
No. It's fine.
Ooh, that's a much better no. So I'm going to cut off this no, and I'm going to come into actually, I'm going to continue to use this. But I'm going to unlink that, not have that no in. I'm going to unlink this and cut to this video a bit later and see how that, whoops, see how that sounds.
It's fine. It's fine.
What happened to my no? Okay. Unlink. Okay. There.
No. It's fine. By the way, I really like your shirt.
Oh, I know.
Okay. So this I can stick on for a little while longer, I think. Let me link these back together.
Too.
No. It's fine.
I don't like the sound of his shirt moving there. What is this? This is E. E3.
I really
We've been complimenting me on it. Totally understand if you don't want to.
No. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get rid of his shirt crackle there.
Oh, I know.
It's fine.
So, doing it professionally, I would probably have an audio engineer clean that up a little bit. What they might have to do is silence that completely and then just add like some air conditioning ambiance in or something like that. But for the sake of this, I won't. Okay, so now we have.
By the way, I really like your shirt.
Okay, so right after I really like your shirt is when I'm going to bring the next one in. So, come back to 1G3.
I really like your shirt.
I know, right? You can't imagine how many compliments I've been getting on this thing today. Like 1,000. It's like people just know it's so iconically me, you know?
Okay. So we're going to have some interesting cutting to do right there, but let's see. So,
I really like your shirt.
I know, right? You can't imagine how many compliments I've been getting on this thing today.
this would be a good place, I think, to come into the other one.
No, you can't imagine how many compliments I've been getting on it all day long.
Let's see.
I've been getting on this thing today. Like everybody. Compliments I've been getting on this thing today. Like compliments I've been getting on this thing today. Like everybody. It's like they all know it. I've been getting on this thing today. How many compliments I've been getting on this thing?
Let's unlink that.
Today. Everybody. It's like they all compliments I've been getting on this thing today. Everybody. It's like they all know it's so iconically me.
There we go. That looks good.
How many compliments I've been getting on this thing today? Everybody. It's like they all know it's so. It's like they all know it's so. It's like.
Okay, so now
Like 1,000. It's like people just. It's like 1,000. It's like people. I'm getting on this thing today. Everybody. It's like 1,000. It's like 1,000. It's like people just know it's.
okay. Do this.
Today. Everybody.
Oh, here, we can do this. I'm going to cut off audio 2, see how this sounds a second.
This thing today. 1,000. It's like people just know it's so iconic. Compliments I've been getting on this thing today. 1,000. It's like people just know it's so iconically me, you know? It's so iconic.
Let's move these together.
Me, you know?
And mid-move, whoops, I don't want to do that. Mid-move, we'll come back to, let's link these back together. Good place. Whoop. Good place to fade out. Also going to do at the same place a audio fade. Right there. Okay. Let's save this, watch it from the top. Okay, let's see.
Cinder Ellen James, are you joining us for class this morning?
No. No. I mean, yes, of course.
Great job. Keep up the good work. Alex, Alex, please next time make sure you understand the assignment. And Regina, well, additional help couldn't hurt any.
Mrs. Cleary, this is so not fair. This assignment was like so hard.
You know what? I think Cinder could help you out.
Mrs. Cleary, that is not gonna happen.
Your choice.
Whatever. She's serious.
Cinder?
Oh, hi, Max.
Hey, thank you so much for helping me out with that paper. I think I'm really starting to get the hang of this French thing now. What was the French word for orange?
Orange?
Yeah. Could you spell that for me? Oh, damn, before I forget, there's this party tonight.
A party? Sounds great.
Yeah, well, anyways, I was wondering if you're not too busy. If you could could you maybe help me with the final?
No,
I just...
Something happened here. What happened? Let's see.
Well, anyways, I was wondering if you're not too busy. If
Oh, I need to delete these audio out here. Okay. Because I had the audio disabled when I was figuring out the timing. But when I re-enabled it, they came back, obviously.
if you're not too busy, could you maybe help me with the final as well? I suck at these things and I just really don't have enough time to do both.
No.
So take a look at this right here, okay? I'm kind of cheating right here. So we got a shot from in front of him and a shot from behind him, okay? But when we got a shot from behind him and we can't see his mouth, I'm still using that audio from the shot in front of him, just because that made for smoother transition between clips. When he filmed these two different takes, he was talking in a completely different way, and this kind of allows me to keep that consistency as I cut between them.
Yeah, well, anyways, I was wondering if you're not too busy, could you maybe help me with the final as well? I suck at these things and I just really don't have enough time to do both.
No.
You know, I totally understand if you don't want to.
No. It's fine. By the way, I really like your shirt.
I know, right? You can't imagine how many compliments I've been getting on this thing today. 1,000. It's like people just know it's so iconically me, you know?
What happened here?
Compliments I've been getting on this thing today. 1,000.
Okay, I need to delete that audio too. That's probably it.
Compliments I've been getting on this thing today. 1,000. It's like people just know it's so iconically me, you know?
Okay, and that's the end of the scene. Let's talk about exporting here now. So this button right here is export contents. I'm going to click on this. And I can either continue editing or I can go to export. I'm going to choose go to export. And a couple options I'm going to do here for my preset. Alright, so when we are doing movie scenes, we're going to do this YouTube 1080p HD. I went ahead and I made a preset 1280 by 720. Let's see, here's how I did that. I clicked the plus. We're going to choose MP4, and then I chose my dimensions. And because this is, I named it 1280 by 720, and then I made my dimensions 1280 by 720 because I'm not going to upscale to greater dimensions than what my video clips originally were. And in this clip, because my video clips were 1280 by 720, I had to make a preset for that since it didn't exist. So I'm choosing that preset, and start exporting, and my video is done.